Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Markets are preparing for a dovish Fed. No reason to tow against the current tides. Analysis http ntvforex.com News ID 941cc79152026 54:55 am. Markets catalysts that supported Asian dealings yesterday remained the driver for European and US markets yesterday in absence of any other guidance. Optimism about a COVID-19 vaccine and some M&A activity suggesting the economy is picking up again pushed European stocks higher at the opening, but momentum was lost soon. That wasn't the case on Wall Street though. US stocks rose up to 1.87%. Nasdaq core bond yields fluctuated within a narrow 2 bps trading range to close almost flat eventually. USDs marginally underperformed. Peripheral spreads to Germany S10Y mostly narrowed. Italy 4 bps lagged peers. The dollar struggled. EUR/USD finished at 1.1866, up from 1.1846. The Japanese yen advanced, especially to the USD after Abe's right-hand Suga was elected as leader of the ruling LDPA and thus as PMA by a landslide. USD JPY fell from 106.16 to 105.73. Sterling tried to recoup some of the steep losses last week but hit resistance at 92 cents GBP soon. PM Johnson's controversial Brexit bill cleared a first hurdle of the parliamentary process in the House of Commons yesterday with a comfortable 77-vote majority. The direct impact on the pound was limited, however. EUR/GBP ended at 0.923 versus 0.926 on Friday. Asian Pacific markets trade rather muted despite a strong close on WS yesterday. Most indices gained 0.2 to 0.5%, with sentiment supported by stronger than expected Chinese data. See below. The PBOC injected a net 400 billion yuan into the banking system, the biggest of its kind since 2018. To address a liquidity shortage. The central bank signaled it would only pour just enough cash to support the system without flooding markets with liquidity. The Chinese yuan jumped to the highest level since May 2019. USD CNY currently at 6.78. Breaks important support at 6.79. 76.4% FIBO retracement from March 19 low to September 19 high. That's also due to dollar weakness. EUR/USD nears 1.19. USD JPY loses a few ticks 105.64. Core bonds tread water. Today's US industrial production August and the New York Empire Manufacturing Index September are worth keeping an eye on. The ZEW investor sentiment gauge is due in Germany September. We doubt data will have a major impact in the run-up to the Fed meeting tomorrow though. Markets are preparing for a dovish Fed that is likely to elaborate and build further on the recent framework review. While we see risks for a disappointment tomorrow, some expect more explicit forward guidance already, but we do not. There's no reason to row against the current tides today, i.e. a cap on interest rates and a lid on the dollar. EUR/USD could reclaim 1.19 rather soon. There is room for the trade-weighted dollar on its way south in the downward trending channel. This morning's better-than-expected UK Labour report will soon be forgotten as sterling eyes the debate on Johnson's internal markets bill. It still has several hurdles to take, and opposition to the bill, even in Johnson's own Tory party, is growing. However, it is unlikely to see the pound flourishing in current, uncertain circumstances. We remain wary on sterling, also from a technical perspective. News headlines: August Chinese data showed production continuing to do the heavy lifting in the post-COVID recovery. Industrial production is up 5.6% YY and 0.4% YTD-YY, driven by public work projects. Retail sales turned positive YY for the first time since, but remain down 8.6% YY-YTD, pointing to sluggish retail activity. Fixed investments are down 0.3% YTD-YY. The surveyed jobless rates declined from 5.7% to 5.6%, the lowest since January 5.3% and down from a 6.2% peak in February. The U.S. administration blocked U.S. imports of cotton, apparel and other products from China's Xinjiang region. They are aimed at combating China's use of forced labor by detained Uyghur Muslims in the region. Chinese President Xi Jinping held a teleconference with EU leaders yesterday, snubbing external interference in China's internal affairs. Download the full Sunrise Market commentary. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.